What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, and welcome back for another episode of Pokemon Omega Ruby. This is episode number 69, and today we are going to be trying to capture the remaining Pixie Trio member, being Uxie, and you have to do this at a specific time, so this actually kind of took me a while because I never record at this time. I usually record very late at night, and you can only capture Uxie between 8 and 9 p.m. And for some reason, it's still light out in the game. I don't understand why that is. I mean, even in the summer, it's starting to get dark by 8 and 9 p.m. But, oh well. So, we do need to go to the Nameless Cavern, which is right by the Sutopolis City. Was it not here? I didn't see it. I'm going to land. Maybe the Pokemon that I have in my party don't have max happiness, or maybe I just missed it being available. I don't know. But I'm going to switch up the party just a little bit, just in case. It doesn't hurt to do that. Yeah, you do have to have 3 Pokemon with max happiness. I would think that I have that because I've got party members from the original team. And yeah, I've got Abby. I mean, she's in the box all the time, so I guess that could explain something. But between Spall and, you know, Toad and Arc, everybody should just love me. I don't know. I guess we can switch Eric in. I mean, he should have max happiness because he's a starter. Or he's been our starter. I don't know. I'm going to switch Gloom to the front as well. So, I'm not going to use another Repel. I don't even know why I had that active, but I'm not going to worry about it. Let's go ahead and use the Eon Flute again. Maybe I just missed it. I'm thinking that's the more likely scenario. I know they've been switched in and out of the box a lot lately, but I don't think it would be enough to lower their happiness that much. Is this it? Yes, it is. Okay, I don't think that was there before. I don't remember seeing it. But we're going to land here at the Nameless Cavern, and it is just after 8 o'clock right now, so I should have about an hour to capture this, so that's good. I mean, if I need to reset or whatever, because I'm sure this would be the time that I would, like, crit it and kill it, and, you know, it would be a bad time. So fresh, clear air is surrounding the area, apparently. Let's go ahead and interact with the portal. That beautiful 4th gen music is here. And so is Uxie. So we're going to lead off with Gloom. I'm not too worried about this thing having moves that are going to be super effective against us because Uxie is so pitifully weak, as it shows off the amnesia here. So I don't know if we're going to be able to damage it, to be honest. I do not know, because Uxie is stupidly bulky just to begin with, so I don't know that Giga Drain would be doing that much regardless. But I am going to go straight for the Sweet Scent. I'm going to try to continue to put this thing to sleep. That's the plan. I don't want to worry about the paralysis nonsense. So I will go into Arc here. And because it is at +2 special defense, we should be able to hit it with an attack. And, oh, he wakes up and goes for another Amnesia. Unfortunately, getting the first turn wake there. Or I guess technically it was second turn, but first available turn to wake up. And I will go for a Moonblast. This thing can definitely take this. I don't know how well it can take it, but wow, that took that extremely well. As he goes for the extra sensory, that does absolutely nothing. That did like 10 HP, 11 HP to be exact. I will go for another Moonblast here because there's always a chance we get a special attack drop. We don't get it. He's going to go for the Future Sight. So he's got extra sensory, Future Sight, Amnesia. I think his other move is Yawn. I'm pretty sure, and that's going to be really annoying if you start spamming it. Draining Kiss is going to get him down into the red zone, which is exactly where I want him to be. I cannot switch Gloom back in. I don't really want to switch it in on a Future Sight, as he gets a crit extra sensory, which does still nothing. And I'm going to throw an Ultra Ball here, just to pass the turn along, because I don't want to take a Future Sight with Gloom. This is actually perfect. He's going to force me to switch here because he goes for the Yawn and the Future Sight will hit us. That actually did a decent amount compared to how much extra sensory was doing. Now I will switch in Gloom and we will go for the Sleep Powder right away. And then we can start throwing some Ultra Balls at this thing. And he does go for the extra sensory here. We should be able to take that okay. I mean, not really. Not as well as I wanted to. From that damage, though, it looks like we would be able to live a Future Sight from max HP because extra sensory was not even 2 at KO. So, yeah, we are going to put him to sleep, which is great. And, oh, he doesn't even burn a turn of sleep. Okay, that's not even bad. I will go for Giga Drain here. He's at +4. He's at +4 special defense. There's no way this is going to kill. That did literally nothing. I probably could go for it again, but we're going to get some HP back, which is nice. And I don't know if I want to risk it, honestly. I'll just go for an Ultra Ball. We've got 49 of them, 48 now that we've thrown this. So what are the chances that he's going to break out of all of them? Wait a minute. Oh, I thought we were going to capture him right there. That would have been awesome. So he's going to stay asleep, which is nice. And I mean, I guess I could probably go for Acid here. And that would do like 2 HP. I could probably just go for another Giga Drain if I really wanted to, but I'm so afraid that I'm going to crit this thing. There's 3 shakes! And he's going to break out. Oh, that would have been amazing if he had stayed in there, because that would have been like the fastest capture ever. Okay, not the fastest capture ever. We caught some other Pokemon in one ball, so that is a thing. I am going to go straight for the Sleep Powder here, as he did yawn us the previous turn, so we're going to fall asleep, and he did go for the Future Sight, so we need to switch. So this is just going to be... We're just going to be playing around Yawn and Future Sight, basically. That's what most of this is going to be. So it might not even be that it takes a lot of Ultra Balls to capture it, but we're just playing around this. So I will go back into Gardevoir because we can take a Future Sight with no problem. We do get a safe switch, and we prevent Gloom from falling asleep. So there's that. I could either heal Gloom up here, or I could just throw an Ultra Ball to pass the turn and force the Future Sight to hit us. But I'm just going to throw an Ultra Ball because... Oh, we got a critical capture. That's a critical capture. Stay in there, Uxie. Stay in there. Come on. No, he broke out of the critical capture in the red zone while he was asleep. That's ridiculous. That is completely ridiculous. I feel like I got gypped there. Like, I legitimately feel like I got robbed. This is not going to be a fun... This is not going to be a fun time, is it? And we'll go for another Ultra Ball. I can't believe he broke out of a critical capture. I don't get that often. And, oh wait, there's 3. And he still breaks out. We're getting, like, as close as possible. He's just playing with us. He's just taunting us. And he stays asleep again. Is that 3 turns or 4 turns? This might be the 5th turn, honestly. I don't know. I feel like he's just been asleep for a really long time. I don't know. We're going to throw another Ultra Ball, though. There's 1 shake. And he's going to break out of that. He should wake up this turn, I would think. Yeah, he's going to wake up, and he's going to go for the Yawn again, which is fine by me, because we don't have a Future Sight looming, so we can switch out back to Gloom and put this thing back to sleep. Or I could just let this go to sleep and heal up Gloom, so that I don't switch in on Extra Sensory and get hurt. So I will go for a full restore, because poor Gloom is asleep. And he's going to go for the Future Sight again, so we can't switch Gloom back out. I forgot that Gloom was asleep. For some reason, I thought I switched out before he fell asleep, but I wasn't paying attention, because that is the story of my life. I will just go for a Draining Kiss. We'll burn a turn of sleep, I guess. Not that being asleep really does anything for us, but we need to buy our time anyway, because Future Sight is a problem. He is going to go for the Extra Sensory. That doesn't do anything. And we're going to take the Future Sight as well on top of that, and that doesn't do anything. So we're barely taking any damage. I am probably going to wake up this turn, so I am going to switch out back to Gloom while there is no Future Sight active. And hopefully we can go for a Sleep Powder, as he does go for the Future Sight now. We do have 1 turn to work with, though, so we're going to have to take advantage of that and put him to sleep and then switch out again. As he goes for the Amnesia, and he's already at +6, so that doesn't do anything for him. And back to sleep he goes. Kind of surprised this Uxie is actually outspeeding Gloom, just because Uxie is so slow. But I guess it's not as slow as a Gloom. Maybe it isn't as slow as I'm thinking it is. I don't even know what its stats look like. I just know that its defenses are ridiculous and its offenses are bad. So I am going to go back into the lovely Gardevoir, as he stays asleep, of course. And we're going to get hit with the Future Sight this turn. We're still above 50% of our max HP somehow after taking all of these hits. We've taken so many Future Sights and Extra Sensories, it's just ridiculous. Gardevoir looks really peaceful when it's sleeping, though. We'll give him that. We probably could start throwing Timer Balls here, honestly. It's definitely been more than 10 turns. It's, I think, been more than 20 turns, so we should start throwing these. Yeah, there's 2 shakes. There's 3 shakes! And he's going to break out at the last possible minute yet again. That is not okay. That is just not okay. I guess I could throw it again. I do have 20, but I'm going to go back to the Ultra Balls. Alternating never hurt anybody. And he's going to break out of that immediately. So, looks like the Timer Ball is our better choice here because he's just breaking out of the Ultra Balls like it's nothing. Let's throw another Timer Ball. Let's see what happens. I would love to get another critical capture with the Timer Ball. Then he would definitely stay in with that extra multiplier. There's 2. There's 3. And he's going to stay captured. Alright, so Uxie is ours. That was just more annoying than anything else. Switching in and out because of the yawns and the future sights. We've captured all 3 of the Pixie Trio Pokemon from Sinnoh. So we will not be returning to the Nameless Cavern. We're all done. The Knowledge Pokemon. It is 1 foot tall and 0.7 pounds. Known as a being of knowledge, it is said that it can wipe out the memory of those who see its eyes. But its eyes are always closed. So I don't know if it only opens them for special occasions of wiping people's memories clean. I don't really know. I'm not going to give it a nickname. And it is transferred to Box 1. I guess we can go check that out before we call it an episode. Now, as for what's left, we do need to capture Landorus still. I need to transfer over my Thundurus from Alpha Sapphire in order to be able to do that. I haven't done that yet, so I'll try to get on that soon. We also have Reshiram that we need to capture in the Fabled Cave, and we need a level 100 Pokemon for that. So I'll probably just bring TJ for that. And, what else? Oh yeah, the Unova Trio. We only captured 1 of those. We only have captured Terrakion so far, so I need to go back and check out Cobalion and Virizion still. And other than that, I think, what else? We have Palkia that we can capture. We have Giratina that we can capture. And, there's one more. Kyurem. That would be the last one, I think. Pretty sure that will finish things up for us. So we still have quite a few episodes left of rounding up some legendaries, but it is, there is an end in sight as we see Uxie is a brave nature. And that is a positive attack nature, which is kind of bad for Uxie, to be honest. I think it's minus speed. So Uxie really isn't that slow. Because that's a minus speed nature and it's still 90 uninvested. That's not bad at all. For some reason I thought it was a lot slower than that. I guess just because just because it has a defensive type of thing about it, you always think that Uxie is going to be defensive, so I just immediately think that it's going to be slow, but I guess, I don't know, I shouldn't make assumptions. Anyway, that's going to be it for this time. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please make sure you're leaving a like rating or a comment or whatever you would like to do, of course, and I will see you all next time. But until then, game on.